Hello, I'm a patent-holding inventor and freelance researcher. I have created a proposal for solving the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic in a matter of just 2 weeks. So far, the protocols implemented by governments have not worked to eradicate the coronavirus pandemic, and from the look of things, they aren't going to work anytime soon. As we see here, the masks aren't very effective, and safe social distancing simply means staying out of all buildings other than your own home, and staying at least 6 feet away from other people outdoors. It's also useless to blame the problem on non-compliance when the protocols don't work, and they keep going on indefinitely with governments constantly extending them month after month. Meanwhile, there is just talk of a vaccine in the works, but it won't be ready anytime this year, we are told. In fact, some estimates show that social distancing won't be over until October of 2021. And by that time, the virus may mutate to a new form that the vaccine won't cure. Likewise, the vaccine may not even stop infections in the upper respiratory tract, and they also may not stop an infected person from spreading the virus to everyone else. The only sure solution to end the coronavirus is to just stop circulating it from person to person for a period of about 2 weeks. And this will allow it to eradicate itself from the environment by simple non-transmission. This requires that the transmission rate be reduced to as close to 0% as possible for 2 weeks, and this will eradicate the virus from the environment by extinction and herd immunity. Meanwhile, anybody who develops symptoms within that 2-week time period can be quarantined until they are determined to be non-contagious. But as we've seen, there aren't any protocols available that are even close to being 100% effective in preventing the spread of the coronavirus, other than a 100% nationwide lockdown and closing the borders, which really isn't possible. For this reason, I've designed and built a special mask that is virtually 100% effective in protecting against the spread of COVID-19, as well as virtually all other airborne contaminants. As shown here, the mask is airtight and uses a double set of HEPA filters, which filter both inhalation and exhalation separately for easy breathing. These screen out virtually 100% of COVID-19 virus particles, as shown here. As you can see, the mask is very comfortable to wear, and it also contains a built-in microphone and speaker to be able to talk to other people while wearing it without transmitting the disease. My strategy involves a simple 2-week period of everyone wearing this type of mask outside of their own homes, and there won't be any need for lockdowns or social distancing. This will eliminate most of the coronavirus in the environment and bring it down to safe levels in a relatively short time. This is a relatively simple solution for the current coronavirus pandemic, and it should also work for future pandemics because this current pandemic shows us just how unprepared we are for dealing with this type of natural disaster. I would like to ask everybody watching this video to look into this proposal by clicking on the links in this video and conducting your own research to verify it for yourself. As we've seen, the current solutions are not working well, and the promised forthcoming solutions don't seem very promising. Meanwhile, this is a simple and straightforward solution which can solve the problem in as little as 2 weeks, and it requires no social distancing or lockdowns.